Influence. My name is Dr. Edna, and I am an internal medicine physician based out of Chicago. I am here for your Monday motivation, and I'm going to give you some. But first, let me ask you a question. Where would you be if you stopped at the very first time someone told you no? Think about it. And while you think about it, let me give you an anecdote. So I'm going to take you back about 13, 14 years to my very first semester of college. Pre-med, wide-eyed, 17 years old. I was struggling in chemistry. I was pulling a C+, B- at the very best, and I was concerned, obviously. So I went to my advisor. So that I could inquire as to what resources were available to me so that I could, utilize them to increase my grade and things of the sort. And I remember that day very starkly, even this long after. My advisor goes, we can try this and we can try that, but I don't think you should do medicine. I don't think you're cut out for it. Have you ever thought about doing sociology or African American studies or history? And I was taken aback, but at 17, I didn't have the tenacity and the grit and the feistiness to say, boy, So I listened, and I left that meeting disheartened. I left that meeting defeated. I actually went home and considered changing my entire trajectory based upon that conversation. And I remember having a conversation with my sister and my mother shortly after, and they said, Edna, there's more than one way to the goal. You are going to have to work at it. Success does not come easy. So the very next day, I went back to my advisor and I said, thanks, but no thanks. I think I'm going to stick to medicine. And while we're at it, I would like to change advisors. And I give you this storyline and this anecdote because it's important that you know that if you stop at the very first no, you'll be nowhere. Do not let anyone else's no's or your own hesitations define or limit your success or your possibilities, your potential. You are going to have successes and you are going to have some failures. And every lesson is a blessing. So you take it and you continue on. Don't limit yourself because of your own predefined or preconceived notions as to what success is supposed to look like and what timeline it's supposed to look like. Okay? So I ask you this same question. Where would you be if you stopped at the very first no? I hope you now know, if you hadn't already, that the answer is nowhere. So what do you have to lose? Keep pushing. That's how we do things here. Today, as I can stand here today and talk to you, is because I persevered. I didn't let anybody tell me no. I didn't let anybody's no define who I am. And so I give you that same advice that my mother and my sister gave me. You have to work at it. Success does not come easy, and don't limit yourself. So carry on.